in on the other, the opposite end. Opposite end. I have no camera over here. You know what I'm saying? So on replay, I want to make sure that I always have a camera shot on here. I do not want the full field. I just want the other goal. I want it zoomed in above the net. So that way I don't have to worry about somebody standing up and getting in my shot. Yeah, can you get in here? You're on 2. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
very pleasant good morning and welcome to Huntington Beach on the campus of Golden West College for today's coverage of the men's and women's water polo championships in the 3C2A. We begin with an all-north matchup in the men's bracket, the third place game, Diablo Valley College taking on Sierra College. Yesterday went according to form by the brackets going in here, but we get an all-north matchup here in our first matchup with Sierra and Diablo Valley. Two teams that are familiar with each other, Michael. Fourth meeting of the season between the two teams, and it'll be interesting to see what wrinkles we see, what they change on two teams that know each other really well.
Yeah, and I was incredibly impressed by Daniel Feinberg of Sierra. and their goalkeeper Sawyer Gardetto, really good in goal. You know, the final score not indicative of how well he played, but Feinberg was all tied up all match long. He was able to break through and still be effective, but Long Beach City College and Golden West just a different level.
Yeah, Diablo Valley in their matchup really blitzed early by an early 9-0 run by Golden West that saw them take a 10-1 lead en route to a 20-9 win. But you had to be very impressed with a trio of studs on this team: Donovan Chan, number 12, Matt Peterson, number 7, Thomas Byer, number 2. They can come at you from a lot of different angles.
Yeah, they're coming at you, and really, Donovan Chan's going to be the leading force today. I think the matchup between him and Feinberg in the pool is going to be the one to watch.
It'll be Sierra in the red caps working from right to left in the first half. Diablo Valley in the white caps will work from left to right. The season series is 2-1 in favor of Diablo Valley, but Sierra did win the most recent battle between the two teams, a 15-13 win in the NorCal Regional Final. So they will try to even up the season series and take third place here at Golden West in the Men's Water Polo Championship. A little bit later today, of course, we'll have the men's final. That'll be Golden West and Long Beach City College. But now we turn our attention to Diablo Valley and Sierra College. We're ready for the sprint. And the ball is down, knocked back, and it will be Diablo Valley that will have it first. Just underway. A windy but beautiful day in Huntington Beach. And a full slate of men's and women's water polo for you here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. First foul called and a shot off the crossbar and back. That was Matt Peterson with the cannon from outside. And Diablo Valley with a long rebound. They'll go back to work looking to get it to Chan. He is quintuple teamed, and Sierra knocks it free. And Mike, prescient as always, they're going to be very focused on Donovan Chan. And when he gets the ball, expect to see a quick convergence. Sierra now with their first possession. They will look for Callahan, who drops it for Feinberg, spins to his right, and a foul called. We'll have our first exclusion. Sierra will go a man up. Chan commits the foul on Feinberg. They go to him right away. They'll get it back outside. Grantham at the point gets it now. Grantham rising up. They go on the wing looking for Callahan. Swings it across to Feinberg. Quick pass, and they work it around again to Callahan, taking their time. Shot clock at 16 and a skip shot and a goal. Edward Stefanescu with the first tally. So Stefanescu on the board, and Sierra takes the 1-0 lead just over a minute in. It's been high scoring between these two teams in the three previous matchups. 17-14, 16-14 victories for Diablo Valley, and then a 15-13 win for Sierra. So expect to see some offense here. Balking and firing and missing is Joshua Stridiron. So Stridiron can't find the back of the net. And we're back the other way. Sierra will look to extend on the 1-0 lead. Long pass across, looking for Grantham, who drops it down low. The wet pass finds Feinberg, and Feinberg with the tally. That's a fast start for Sierra College. They were throttled for much of their matchup yesterday against Long Beach City College, eventually falling 15-5, and it was a stifling Long Beach City College defense that really neutralized seemingly everything that Sierra wanted to do. But they get the quick start here this morning and the 2-0 lead, and it's Diablo Valley a little back on their heels. They work it up top to Byer. Byer balking, and he scores. So Byer gets Diablo Valley on the board. And it's 2-1, and so far it's as advertised. Both teams effective in their offense. Stefanescu outside. They move Grantham around. This is Feinberg on the wing. Drops it up top to Grantham. Thought about a shot. Callahan rises. Can't find the angle. Feinberg, nice pass across to Callahan, who rises again. Shot clock down to 9. Stefanescu, who's already scored over the crossbar with that shot. Two to 1 Sierra. Diablo Valley coming back the other way. Birch Parker across. And a foul called. Smet going to take the shot and the save by Gardetto. So Gardetto denies Smet. Score remains 2 to 1. 4:48 and counting remaining in the first period. First of 4 today on SoCalCollegeSports.com. They drop it down the whole set, and the score for Grantham down low. So Drew Grantham working in the whole set, gives Sierra the 3-1 lead. Coming up game 2, it'll be the women's third place game, West Valley and Sierra College. And again, Sierra, the only school to send 2 teams here to the championships at Golden West. Another good season for Sierra Water Polo after a women's championship a year ago. Down low, Chan trying to get some space. Momentarily loses the handle, but he's able to kick it back out. Shot clock down to 7. And finally, it's Peterson who just has to flick it at the goal, but it's an easy save for Gardetto.
Yeah, that's not one that's going to get past Gardetto. So good yesterday versus Long Beach in the loss.
Feinberg down low. Double team comes. We'll have another
5 meter.
5 meter call. Okay, so the first 5 meter call. And it's Feinberg that will take the penalty shot. Getting everybody set. And Feinberg's ready. Goes left and scores. Second goal for Feinberg. He ended up with 3 in the loss yesterday to Long Beach City College, but it was a struggle to get. He had to work to get those 3 goals. He's already got 2 here in the first quarter, and Sierra, with the quick start, has the 4-1 lead. So here comes Diablo Valley. McNally swings it on the wing. Good pass down low to Chan, but the double team, it's poked free by Feinberg, giving help from the point. Sierra gets the turnover. And it's Sierra College that's come out very sharp here in the early going. And a turnover, as soon as I say that, I see that the jinxing ability, seemingly, no matter what the sport, no matter what the venue, never leaves me, Michael.
Rare form. Never a miss.
Continue to amaze myself. Good pressure from Callahan up top. As Diablo Valley works it around, they get it to Michael, who has checked in. They try to feed Chan down low. Chan tries to kick it back out, but nobody home.
Terrific job by Feinberg on Chan. We talked about that matchup early on. Feinberg getting the best of it early.
Andrew Wade into the game on the wing. Brings it up, drops it down low. And inside water now, and it's a race to the ball between Jamison and I believe Grantham.
Yeah, no 5 meter, but it will be an exclusion here.
So Sierra goes to work on the power play. Feinberg operating on the wing. This is Grantham outside to Callahan. They skip it over to the far side. Good pass up top to Grantham. His shot off the crossbar. A long rebound, and it's Feinberg who will track it down for Sierra. Wade way outside. New shot clock for Sierra.
Full strength now for Diablo Valley.
And Diablo Valley going to bring the pressure on the perimeter. Good pass inside water for Grantham. Grantham can't find the handle, and now the whistle comes in as Jamison came out to give help. Sierra wants to go to work quickly, but the loose ball is picked up by Diablo Valley.
And Grantham tried to go give and go to Wade. Terrific defense. Now going back the other way. Here comes Sierra.
Another turnover for Diablo Valley. Sierra will get it back. So the ball's out now. Sierra will get themselves set. They will have it back. Meanwhile, we're down to 1:37 remaining.
Yeah, we're going to have a timeout
in the first quarter. Timeout from Golden West. Sierra with the 4-1 lead over Diablo Valley. You're watching the men's and women's water polo championship here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. to 1 Sierra. 1:37 to go in the first period. An all-North matchup in the third place game. It's the men's water polo championship here at SoCalCollegeSports.com. Of course, coming up, it's the women. On the third place game, West Valley and Sierra. And later on today, we'll have full coverage of both the men's and women's championship games.
And then even later today, football tonight, 6 p.m.
It's going to be fun, isn't it? Callahan on the right up top. Stefanescu stepping in, looking for a lane. They skip it across to Feinberg. Shot clock at 15. Callahan now on the wing. Balking back up to Grant. And Feinberg with the skip shot. It's got the hat trick in the first period.
Past two defenders and the goalie.
That's great patience by Sierra. With the man advantage. And they work it around to the big gun, Daniel Feinberg. And he finishes the job 5-1.
Lets everybody know he's got a hat trick too. Showing up with the 3.
Well, he's already equaled his total from the game yesterday. It's got to be a gratifying feeling. Meanwhile, Diablo Valley has struggled offensively. Another slow start for Diablo Valley. That bedeviled them yesterday, trying to get it to Byer working in the whole set. He's just triple teamed. We saw the quintuple team with Chan earlier. But Byer just rates the 3 defenders on him when he gets the ball. Ball out, and they'll send it back in. It's going to belong to Diablo Valley. They'll get a fresh shot clock. We're under a minute to go in the opening period. Skip shot wide. And that was straight iron again. And we got a whistle. Everybody going to stay put. It's going to stay with Diablo Valley. I think straight iron thinks that he might have been hit after the shot.
I think Smet's going off for an exclusion here.
Yeah. So some contact, and Diablo Valley, with 45 seconds left in the first period, will go on the power play, and they badly need a goal here to stop this Sierra run. 5-1 lead for Sierra College. The lob pass too strong, and coming out of the penalty area and coming up with the ball, it's Smet. So Smet's timing is good. And Sierra will have, in all likelihood, the final possession of the first period, already leading at 5-1. Wade working on the wing, and that ball nearly stolen, but Sierra maintains possession. On a 1 second difference, shot clock and game clock. Smet tries from the 5-meter line and misses wide, down to 4 seconds. See if Diablo Valley can even get something going toward the goal. Down to 1 second, and the shot from about three-quarter pool. It's on goal, but Gardetto there for the save, and through one. It's all Sierra College. They lead at 5-1 over Diablo Valley. Third place game, men's and women's water polo championships here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Start of the second period from Golden West College, and Sierra leading Diablo Valley 5-1. The 3C2A Water Polo Championships here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. All-North matchup in our third place game. A little bit later today, it'll be the requisite All-South matchup in our championship game, Golden West and Long Beach. And it's going to be a fun day here all day. Great matchups across the board, but it's going to be a titanic matchup right there. Two teams that, much like our matchup right here, they know each other pretty well. Yeah. Seen each other a few times this year. This will be matchup number 6, and we can look forward to that one.
And we'll have a pretty good crowd live here at Golden West. All teams local to the area.
Yep. As will be the case in our women's final later. That'll be Riverside and Fullerton, and you can expect to see a contingent for that one as well. They try to feed the whole set, and it's Feinberg who gets a hand in there. And I think, Michael, we talk about the offense of Feinberg and the 3 goals early on, but a couple of sterling defensive plays as well, and he's obviously a two-way player.
Yeah, putting the clamps down on Donovan Chan.
The skip shot just wide. Quick shot for Sierra on that set coming from Austin Wade, and it'll go back to Diablo Valley.
Already with a hat trick offensively is Feinberg.
This is Byer out front. And working in the whole set, it's Birch Parker. They try different people down low for Diablo Valley, still trying to solve this Sierra defense. That shot off the post, the rebound loose, and a battle between McNally and Wade, and the ball is going to Sierra College. Well, it's one thing to struggle to figure out a defense and then to fire a shot off the post or the crossbar.
Yeah, we have a kick out here. It looks like Bears headed to the box.
Okay, so power play coming for Sierra. And a chance to, again, extend on the lead. They lead at 5-1 already. McNally. And a skip shot on goal from Wade. Rebound loose in front. And the whistle will give it back to Diablo Valley.
Right at Jamison. He's all over it.
Quick shots for Sierra on the first two possessions here in the second quarter, and I wonder if this is an adjustment from Chris Breitbart, Bruce Hasty, head coaches for Sierra College. I wouldn't think they would need to make much of an adjustment after such a successful first period, but you do notice that the shots are coming quicker on the shot clock as that shot is wide for Diablo Valley.
Well, we know the pace right now for Diablo Valley obviously has to be up a little bit, already trailing by a few goals.
Another turnover for Sierra. Diablo Valley will look to counter. So they left the ball, but they'll send it out as we'll have a substitution for Diablo Valley and a timeout taken. 6:14 to go in the second period. Sierra leading at 5-1 on SoCalCollegeSports.com. .14 to go in the second period. Sierra with the 5-1 lead. Diablo Valley has the ball. They'll bring it in, and Jamison will start the offense. Bear continues to work on the outside. He has the lone goal in this one for Diablo Valley. Foul committed outside by Espinoza, who's checked in. Shot clock at 16. They feed the whole set. Here comes the triple team, and no shot coming. It's Birch Parker working down there. But Michael, Sierra, I think, making a pretty clear statement that a shot's not going to come from the whole set if they have anything to say about it.
I think an adjustment was made yesterday in the Long Beach game. You know, the pressure on the outside, if they can make it happen, obviously is going to pay dividends. But
meanwhile, a terrific lead pass from Wade, but Stefanescu tried the skip shot and missed. And a quick counter the other way, and another shot off the crossbar. That coming from Bear outside. Well, if it's not Gardetto, it's the post or the crossbar, keeping Diablo Valley at the total of 1 goal right now as they trail at 5-1. Espinoza on the wing. He's checked by Bear. Foul called. And the teams will stay at full strength. Stefanescu, good position down low, and the backhand from Feinberg.
I'd like to see that on all of the angles. That was impressive.
Started with a good feed, and Feinberg doing a good job working off the ball, getting great position. So they're spread out enough where you're not seeing the double or triple team on the whole set.
Right.
And that's allowing Feinberg to work one-on-one. He's got 4 goals out of the 6, and Sierra's got the commanding 6-1 lead. Look at that. You see the triple team. They start to move toward it, but there's just no way they're going to bridge that distance.
Yeah, it starts with the entry pass and the recognition there, and Feinberg does the rest.
On the wing, it's Stridiron.
He'd like you to know that he has 4 goals.
Don't worry, Daniel. I'm keeping people up to date on the total. Lob from Byer is on goal, but Gardetto with the save. Manages to corral Parker. Made a rush, but couldn't come up with the steal, and now the quick counter for Sierra. Dominating the action here in the first half. Touch pass into the whole set, and it's knocked free, and Chan has the steal.
That's a better job by Stridiron. You just can't allow Feinberg to get that type of position.
Haven't seen a lot of Peterson in this game. Leading scorer for Diablo Valley. Little push off. This is Peterson with the ball. And a foul committed. And will we see a shot from Peterson? Here we do, and a goal. So Peterson stops the Sierra run. Gets it back to 6-2. That was a good job. As soon as you saw the foul committed there at about the 5-meter line, you knew Peterson was going to raise up and fire, and he's so dangerous from that distance. And it's 6-2. Midway through the second quarter, a couple of changes for Diablo Valley. Let's try to weather this early storm and hang around, see if they can get in this game in the second half. We trail at 6-2. Wade moving right. Box now fires, and he finds the goal.
Nice response from Sierra. Right back at you.
Austin Wade, and they're sort of sloughing off against Wade, and he's able to find the angle.
That's a tough shot.
Slide that inside the post. 7-2.
I think Jameson, he was guessing that way. It looked like he was leaning. I thought he maybe thought he had time to get to that ball. It's just a lot of heat on that.
McNally in from the right. He's got a man wide open in front of the goal, and a goal. Byer broke free on the drive, and he was able to get McNally's attention and get the goal. I don't know if we have a replay of that one, and we'll take a look, but probably a blown defensive assignment, and here we'll take a look and watch when Byer gets this pass just how in the clear he is. And Gardetto, no chance.
And speeding up their execution the last couple times down for Diablo Valley, really paying off. You see it on the scoreboard now up to 3. Still trailing by 4, though.
And it's Sierra that will go on the power play with the exclusion. The ball knocked loose. And it's Diablo Valley that has the steal.
Michael.
That's a great job. Active defensively, gets it outside to Clemens. Clemens drops a pass to the 2-meter line. A whistle and a foul called on the double team.
Exclusion coming. Masson's coming off.
Yeah, working against Byer. So now it's Diablo Valley who will have the power play opportunity. Byer with a couple of goals already. Gonna work from the corner. He'll spread it out. Peterson moving up to the 5-meter line. Skip shot wide.
Well, shout out to Richard Ignacio, friend of SoCalCollegeSports.com. Saw him a couple of years ago up at Sacramento. We'll be up there next week for women's volleyball. Watch it in, giving us some pointers, some critiques.
Grantham, meanwhile, on the other end, in from the right and scores. And just when Diablo Valley thought might start to put together a run, they get the power play opportunity, but they miss, and then Grantham coming back the other way.
Actually looked like Callahan with the one-timer. Grantham with the assist.
Okay. right. Okay, 8-3. Diablo Valley trailing. Byer outside. Peterson rearing back, finds Parker. Quick pass, and the shot from Byer is wide. .145 and counting. Smet raising up, drops it down low, and it's Grantham in the whole set, taking a little off. He's got his second goal of the game.
And Diablo Valley right now just allowing too good a position in the post. You see Grantham taking advantage. Great drop off from Smet. Set things up. And where's the defense has to be there before the pass does.
9-3. Back-to-back goals from Sierra. And they've pushed the lead back out to 6.
So Sierra jumps on them early, but Diablo Valley almost get the sense that they're still a little shell-shocked after going up against Golden West yesterday.
Yeah, they had difficulties, particularly in the first half, and played on a little more even footing in the second half. But yeah, it was an early blitz from Golden West. Great feed into the whole set, and it's Chan who converts. That's the first goal today for Donovan Chan. And Chan has been a Sierra killer this season with 10 goals in the 3 matchups previously, including 6 in the first matchup between the 2 teams. But Sierra's done a good job today thus far, neutralizing him under a minute to go in the first half. And a foul on Chan, going for the steal against McNally. And McNally thought about a shot, but he'll kick it back outside to Wade. Good feed down low, turnaround shot, another goal for Grantham coming out of the whole set.
Well, the adjustment that Sierra's made bringing Feinberg out, and Grantham now inserts into the post, and he's drawing the attention. That's why the double team and the convergence defensively late getting to the middle. And Grantham with a couple goals in the last couple minutes.
He's got 3 in the game. And now it's a 10-4 lead for Sierra. Straight iron. Swings it across, and the whistle and the turnover. And now Sierra wants to go on the counter, and they've got a 2-on-1. This is Grantham, hard swim to the front of the goal, and he scores.
Looks like Stefanescu with some serious speed in the pool, getting to that first. Grantham was trailing the play, but look at the speed versus the defenders, and he's one-on-one. Stefanescu puts it in.
It's the speed. Really creates the 2-on-1 with a good lead pass.
And when he was showing off the swimming ability there, he goes from back, what was it, the backstroke to the freestyle to the score.
A little versatility.
Yeah,
final possession of the first half. Byer on the wing down to 10 seconds. Raises up and scores.
Now that's a tough angle for Byer. Catches Gardetto off guard.
Yeah, a little bluff toward a move to his left, and then he comes back the other way.
Watch
the move here.
He just rises up. Gardetto's not expecting it, and he's just like, oh, wow.
That is a great move. He sort of bluffs at the drive there.
Yeah,
and then comes back the other way.
Goes right past the ear of Gardetto.
Yeah, that is an impressive ending to the first half, but it's Sierra College that really dominated the goings-on over the first 16 minutes en route to an 11-5 lead at the break. It's the third-place game, the 3C2A Men's and Women's Water Polo Championship here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Man. Start of the third quarter. Diablo Valley and the Whitecaps working from right to left here in the second half, and they have some work to do as they trail it 11-5. Feinberg with 4 goals, Grantham with 3, Stefanescu with 2 leading the way for Sierra College. Meanwhile, for Diablo Valley, 3 goals for Thomas Beyer. Out of the 5, also Peterson and Chan with a goal each. This is Chan back outside. Straight iron. Finds Beyer, and Beyer from just outside the 5-meter line with his 4th goal of the game, and that makes it 11-6. Straight iron finding Beyer, and Beyer has been a bright spot offensively, but Sierra, with 11 goals on the board in the first half, maintains the lead, and they answer back quickly here as it's Callahan with the score from outside, back to 12-6 now. It's a 6-point lead again for Sierra. It's Callahan's 2nd goal. And right now, Diablo Valley had their struggles offensively in the early going, but at this point, they have to be concerned with how are they going to slow down this Sierra offense. A great move inside. Chan able to split a double team and pick up his 2nd goal of the game, 12-7. 3 goals between the two teams in the first minute here of this third quarter, so both teams have come out executing offensively. And it's a 5-goal lead for Sierra at 12-7. Tried to send the double team at Chan, but what a great move in between, and he gets the score. Callahan blocked on the shot attempt, kicks it back outside. Shot from way outside. And that one blocked at the point. Stefanescu trying from just outside the 5-meter line. Peterson looking for the quick counter. The pass looking for straight iron was wide, but Diablo Valley recovers. And they'll have an opportunity here. One-timer from the wing, blocked by Gardetto. Gardetto moves it ahead to Espinoza. Oh, it's a great job by Birch Parker, who just was denied on his last shot attempt, but he comes off his man on the long entry pass and tips that one away and comes up with the steal. So Parker with the big defensive play, Diablo Valley coming back. And we'll have an exclusion. They will send off Espinoza. It's Diablo Valley with the power play, trailing at 12-7. Up top to Peterson. But Byers pass too strong, looking for straight iron. Sierra's got the steal, looking for the counter. Wade, a hard drive on the far side. Now switches the attack. Coming in from the right and scoring, Drew Grantham. And that all started with Wade with the drive and then the skip pass across. And you get a look again at Grantham finishing it off. 13-7, 5 minutes to go in the third. Clemens in the game, off to Beyer. Beyer wants to feed Chan, turn around, skip shot is good. Chan now up to 3 goals in the game. 13-8. But Diablo Valley thus far hasn't been able to put together any kind of run. Sierra jumped out to the quick lead in the first quarter, and they have maintained a lead of about 3 to 5 goals really throughout. Diablo Valley has started to trade, but can't seem to get into this deficit. Turnaround from Feinberg. Feinberg tallies again. 5 in the game for Daniel Feinberg. 14-8. This equals Sierra's largest lead. 4:32 to go in the third. Michael leaves it for Clemens. McNally, the wet pass. Foul called. Sierra amping up the pressure on the perimeter. McNally dogged closely. Gets it to Peterson, and another foul called, but the shot clock's at 5, and with the shot clock winding down, it's Byer. It's again Byer. Just outside the 5-meter line, and displays the strong arm once again. Knows the shot clock is running down. $14-9. Well, the scoreboard has it 13-9. Apology, I believe one of those goals might have been waved off, so let's get the correct score here. Hey guys, I think it might be 13-9. I'm sorry, I'm just... All right, so we got the score corrected there. Apologies on that one. Here comes Diablo Valley. So the ball forced under. That's going to give it back to Sierra. And now in one-on-one. And it's Grantham laying back. Second goal of this third quarter for Grantham, who's now up to 5 in the game to lead all scorers. 14-9. We're just a little ahead of the game. Now it's 14-9. 3:29 to go in the third. Straight iron up top to Byer. Byer's shot stoned by Gardetto. Long rebound out to Sierra. So Gardetto with the save, and now Sierra quickly back, looking to extend on the lead. The one-timer from Feinberg, but they're going to wave that one off. Wade with the good feed, but Feinberg's goal will not count. 14-9. And meanwhile, the turnover by Diablo Valley, and Sierra will have it back. 2:38 and counting remaining in the third. Across to Wade. Feinberg on the drive, but they go back outside. Trying to lob it down low, but great defense by Diablo Valley. And that was Ryan Henderson getting a hand up to block that pass and get it back. We'll have a ball out. 2:16 to go in the third. 14-9. Sierra College maintains the lead on Diablo Valley. It's the third place game, the men's and women's water polo championships here today on SoCalCollegeSports.com. 15-9. Sierra College with the lead on Diablo Valley. 2:16 remaining in the third quarter. Diablo Valley with the ball. Beyer gets it from Stridiron. Peterson flashes up top. Makes a move on Stefanescu, but the shot off the post. Peterson with a beautiful drive, getting past Stefanescu to get inside position, but just catches the post. And a break for Sierra as they maintain the 5-goal lead. Wade tries to flip it down low, but Peterson getting back with the steal.
I think Diablo Valley within striking distance, but they got to go on a little mini run here to close the third.
Yeah, so far they just haven't been able to get past about that 3-goal barrier. Peterson might have lost the handle on the way up with that shot as Gardetto corrals it. But you're right, seemingly whenever Diablo Valley gets a goal or two, there's an immediate answer from Sierra in this matchup so far. And meanwhile, in from the right, Wade, that one was in. And really nobody picks up Austin Wade. She comes in here from the right, and a lot of attention defending the whole set, and it's Wade says, all right, I'll take care of it myself.
Forget a response. I'll be the initiator.
15-9. Back to a 6-goal lead. Sierra trying to even up the season series. At 2 apiece, but maybe taking the most important one here. In the third place game, final matchup of the season for these two teams. Feeding the post, looking for Chan, and the foul called, and we'll have an exclusion and a power play coming for Diablo Valley, and they could use a conversion here heading into the fourth quarter, trailing by 6. On the wing, Parker, great feed, and the one-timer, Henderson. Well, you look up, and Diablo Valley, they have 5 goals on the board here in this third quarter, so they've started to ramp it up offensively, but they haven't really made any kind of dent in the scoreboard as Sierra's been able to answer with 4 goals of their own to largely maintain this lead, and Sierra will have the final possession here in the third quarter, leading at 15-10. Stefanescu. Way outside, they're double teaming Feinberg in the whole set, off the ball. Down to 3 seconds, gotta hurry, Wade up top and the steal. Peterson steals that pass to finish the third quarter, but it's Sierra College that will take the 5-goal lead into the fourth when we return. 15-10, Sierra College, third place game, men's water polo championships in the 3C2A. fourth quarter sprint set to get underway. 15-10. Sierra with the lead over Diablo Valley in the third place game in the men's water polo championships here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. That one knocked out of bounds, and it will belong to Sierra to start the fourth quarter. Grantham quickly ahead, a little push off, swings it outside to Ostrander, who's on. We haven't seen a lot of Curtis Ostrander today. Meanwhile, a skip shot and a goal for Callahan. I want to correct the score. It's 17-10, and I believe they did add a goal in between, and the scoreboard has been updated. So I'd just like to take the time to say that on one of the rare occasions, it turns out I was right. 17-10, the score. So it was 16-10 after 3, and now the scoreboard has it at 17-10. So the goal that we weren't sure whether it counted, clearly it did, and Sierra is out to the 17-10 lead. So sometimes there's a little confusion, but we'll get it right eventually. Grantham cross. This is Callahan. They'll switch the attack to the near side. And another goal this time. It's Wade finding the hole set. And it was Espinoza with the goal.
Just good execution there in the set to set up that goal, and pushes it out to an 8-point lead, 18-10, 6:50 remaining in the ballgame.
This is the largest lead for Sierra in the game. And now you border on desperation time if you're Diablo Valley, and a shot from Chan is off the crossbar. The long rebound corralled by Ostrander, and Sierra can take a little time off. Lead pass ahead to Ostrander. He is in from the right, but he'll swing it back up top. They'll work it around to Stefanescu. Stefanescu still looking for a line, tries the skip pass, and it's over the crossbar. I think you're a Sierra fan, you're on that Sierra sideline, you're thinking, where was all this offense yesterday? 18, they're not having any trouble finding the back of the goal this morning.
Gives you an idea.
18 on the board.
Gives you an idea of how stifling the defense is for Long Beach.
Answer from Henderson. Henderson now with a couple of goals, and it's 18-11, but if you're Diablo Valley, you need some stops to go along with these goals. And so far, those have been hard to come by. Just under 6 minutes to go. And we continue to look ahead to that men's final a little bit later today. It'll be Long Beach and Golden West, and
gonna be a war.
What will transpire when we talk about that Golden West offensive arsenal and the defense that we saw yesterday from Long Beach City College, and it should be a fascinating matchup, and we hope that you will join us for that as well. Callahan looking for a lane, finds a driver and a goal for Sierra. That was Grantham. What a great job working off the ball by Grantham.
Fading away and then goes near post. Watch this on the replay. Creates separation and then going back against the grain. Grantham puts it on the money.
We're shielded by the water, but maybe was there possibly a slight little push off there, and then you get a nice little bit of separation. And you never really know for sure. Sometimes the water obscures things, but Grantham able to create that separation. What a great drive, and then he finishes the job. 19-11. I offer that, Michael, because that's part of the genius of the play is when you can do that a little bit. Use a little bit of leverage, a little bit, create a little bit of separation there.
As it is in pretty much every sport.
Yeah, absolutely. Byer fouled outside, and he'll regain. Shot clock at 13. That pass wide, recovered by Diablo Valley. You see Sierra slough off a little bit, trying to defend Chan in the post. The lob shot is off the crossbar and falls harmlessly, and Sierra recovers.
Not a bad idea, I think. I think Gardetto gets away with one there because if that's perfectly placed, it's going in the corner.
Wade, as Chan pressures outside. Gets it back. Down to 3 seconds. Shot clock winding down, and they'll just corner it and give up possession. And at this point, the clock becomes more and more of an ally for Sierra. Down to 4:20 to go in the game. And they have the 19-11 lead. Seeking to win this all-north matchup off the crossbar and in for Byer.
Nice play, some serious heat on that one as well.
Byer continues to shine in the game individually. He's got 6 goals. And it's 19-12. And we're midway through the final period. Wade swings it outside, looking for Masson. Wade starts a drive. Here comes the double team. They work it down low. It's kicked back outside, and the shot wide from Espinoza. But at this point, I think if you're Sierra, trade the 30 seconds.
For sure.
Byer at the point. Drops a pass down low, triple team comes, and it's Masson who knocks it free, but Diablo Valley recovers. Byer trying to create separation off the post. Sierra corrals the rebound. It was Wade who will leave it for Gardetto. Masson in from the right, Peterson over. Good feed into the hole set, but it's Grantham who can't quite find the handle, but a foul called, exclusion coming, and a power play for Sierra. Timeout taken with 3:02 remaining in the third place game in the 3C2A Men's Water Polo Championship here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. On the power play, leading it 19-12 as we wind under 3 minutes to go. Grantham working at the point, gets it back, Masson, great feed. Push shot a little bit wide from Espinosa. That's a well-designed play. Masson gets it on the hand of Espinosa. But he steers it wide, and it's 19-12. Both teams back at full strength, and Diablo Valley into the offensive zone. Pass a little too strong, but recovered. Shot clock winding down, and the shot from Steven Reynolds over the crossbar. Not sure it would have counted anyway.
Sierra with a comfy lead. They're going to get some second-team guys in there.
19-12. Sierra will finish the season with a record of 20 wins and 10 losses, and they will take third place in the 3C2A. And another quality season in for Diablo Valley. In this type of format, always one team with the kind of disappointing finish coming here and going 0-2, but they finished the season 21-5, and another great season under head coach Matt Detrain. And obviously nothing that happens here is really going to take away from the quality season that they've had.
Yeah, the class of the North for many years now has been Diablo Valley, Sierra, along with West Valley. With West Valley, it goes back to the days of Bruce Watson. And we had a chance to meet Bruce the first year we ever did water polo here at SoCalCollegeSports.com. I believe that was 2010 at Cerritos. I have to check my year, but
skip shot off the crossbar, and it's been that kind of a game for Diablo Valley if you're looking for a microcosm, because that shot was on goal and was about halfway in and just managed to kick back out. And Sierra is executed flawlessly here from the outset, and when the breaks kind of go along with that, that's where you get this kind of score, and a 19-12 score as we wind down toward a minute to go in the game.
And going back to the mention of Bruce Watson and the West Valley alum that's there at the coaching staff, not only on the men's and the women's side as well. Former head coach for the women's, also the women head coach now at I believe San Jose State. So bit of a pipeline there at West Valley for that program. And of course, Matt Folsom going to have some notes coming up for our next match, which will be Sierra on the women's side and West Valley, the Vikings. Should be a good matchup.
Why can't we get Matt on like a phone color man type of job? You can just
we just have him like on VMix call or something like that. Just well, the problem is
would it not make for a better broadcast?
Well, I'm sure it would.
It definitely would.
He's a knowledgeable man, Matt Folsom, about many sports. And you should see him up at soccer. I believe he's doing PA at soccer.
Well, then I will see him.
Yes, sir. We certainly look forward to that. Soccer and women's volleyball in 2 weeks from this weekend.
56 seconds to go, and get you ready for our second game of the day, which will be in the women's bracket, the third place game, another all-north affair. That will be West Valley and Sierra College.
And then we have the championship for the men, Golden West Long Beach, the long-awaited championship matchup. Oftentimes we see them dueling it out up at the state championship, and, well, the year that Golden West hosts, how fitting. Final game of the day will be Fullerton and Riverside.
That for the women's championship. Diablo Valley with the power play opportunity. They feed into the high post and the ball knocked free, and Sierra with the steal. That's a great job. Wade got a hand in there and was able to come up with the steal. And now about a 9-second difference.
They keep away for a little while, corner it, and that'll be that.
Masson starts a move. Foul called on Mannheimer, who's checked in. And a foul called against Sierra, so they'll give up possession, and we are down to the final possession. And a loose ball in front, and Gardetto is going to win the race. And he'll be able to wind out the clock. We're going to step aside here, finish up our broadcast of this game. When you come back, we'll get you ready for game number 2. Of course, for those who are not familiar on YouTube, separate players. So we'll sign off on this broadcast, but go to our channel, SoCal College Sports 1 on YouTube, or our website, www.socalcollegesports.com.
You got it.
And you can get the next game going. That will be West Valley and Sierra College, the women's third-place game. For everybody here at SoCalCollegesports.com, the final, Sierra 19, Diablo Valley 12. The third-place game, you have been watching the 3C2A Men's and Women's Water Polo Championship. You're on SoCalCollegesports.com. So long, everybody.